Hello, my name is Moon, and today I'll be showcasing you how to use Fume and create embeds. Today we're going to start off with a simple welcome embed. However, you can use this for any type of embed you want to make. I recommend using our website, which is fume.rock/embed. However, use the embed builder. However, you can use commands and do embed create and create it within the Discord and do it that way. However, I feel like this way is more quicker and more customization. To start off, we're going to go to message content and we're going to add a variable. What do these variables do? These are basically just mentions and channels that you can use within your server. So in the message content, which is what the bot actually types instead of inside of the embed, we're going to put user.mention to mention the person, and then we're actually going to delete the title and put welcome user rather than user mention, because if you do user mention, it will actually do their developer ID, which is linked to each Discord account. So you want to do their user instead, which is their display name, and then you can change the color to anything of your liking. I'm gonna pick green. The title URL, that basically just turns this welcome into a link. So if you want to go have them go to a specific channel or link, you can do something like / whatever your server is or your channel. You can also just do like regular links like youtube.com, things of that sort. But I'm not going to use it. And I'm going to go to the description. Now for the description, what I recommend is that you add a invisible emoji to your server in order to have indents in your embed. Okay. So I'm going to add an emoji. That's our invisible emoji. We're going to name it Invis. Name it Invis. And so what you want to do after you create this is you want to right click and copy your emoji ID. If you don't have that option, go to your settings, go scroll down all the way to developer and turn on developer mode. It might be automatically off for you. So if it's not on, turn it on. Now what you do is you right click, copy the emoji ID, and then what you're going to do is you're going to type bracket the name colon the name of your emoji, so invis, and colon again, and then the ID of the emoji that you copied, like that. And then you're gonna close it. And so now, as you can see, it's blank. That means that's the emoji. This is just basically for preference. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but if you try to do a bunch of spaces, it's not gonna work. So to show you, I'm gonna do hi, welcome, and this is where you copy your embed. Once you finish, we're gonna do embed, create embed, and then the code has the little space there. But if you use manual spaces, then copy it, it just removes it and moves the indent. So the point of the emoji is to keep the indent. That is the point of the emoji. So open colon the name of the emoji, the ID, miss another colon, and then close. That's basically how you space it out. So, and you can use many of these emojis as you want. I'm probably just gonna put 2, that way it's more centered. So we're gonna actually change this text to, we're gonna put it to where they can chat. So we're gonna put chat here. And to put channels that they can visibly click on, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your channel, right click, copy your channel ID, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna do the same thing but for the channel. So you're going to do open hashtag instead, paste the ID, and then close. What does this look like? This is what it looks like. So now I can visibly click on it. Well, actually, let me make another channel so I can show you. So now I can click on it. It'll take me to the channel, which is very nice. So I'll recopy this. So we can do something like chat here, and we can also put an emoji here if you want. Now emojis are preference, so for emojis I recommend going to emoji.gg. These are where all the custom emojis are. Let's do chat bubble. I will do this one. Download, save, go to your server, click on the emoji, add emoji, change the name of your emoji. We're going to do chat, finish. Now it's here. What you do is you right click on it, copy the ID, then open emoji name. So actually open colon emoji name, colon again, ID, and then close. And as you can see here, it actually puts the emoji because the bot is in your server. If the bot isn't in your server, then you won't be able to see the emoji. So you have to add the bot to your server. So we're just going to customize it a little bit here. We're going to do that. Then we're going to add another invis, actually, add 2. Then we're going to do make a call here. And then once again, copy the channel ID, open, hashtag, paste, close. Now I won't show it on there. We can also put another emoji for that as well. Let's do a microphone. We're gonna go off green here, so I'm gonna just pick this one since that is color that we picked. All right, go to the server, add the emoji. Add the microphone, copy the ID, open, colon, emoji name, so microphone underscore green, close, paste, close again. As you can see, it's right there. Very nice. Now we can see what this looks like. So now it looks something like this. It is kind of off, so I think I will delete one emoji to kind of center it. Might add it back later if it fix itself. See what that looks like. Actually, it's pretty good. Nice and centered. Okay. Now, what we're gonna go to is we're gonna go to the thumbnail URL. Now, what do I recommend for a thumbnail URL? It's basically a little image that's going to create its own box on the top right. What I recommend is the user's profile picture. So user.avatar. Now I will say sometimes it will not show the preview as it did here. So sometimes you will have to just type it in, or if you want, click on the variables here and kind of just go through and search which each one does. So if you type user, you can see you have badge icons, join position, current member count, their ID, their mention, their username, their avatar, all types of things. Image URL. This basically adds a big image at the bottom. Customization, you don't have to do this. Well, as well for the thumbnail, but I recommend kind of like a GIF of let's say, I guess we can do like green peaceful anime tree. Something like this. It's pretty cool actually. When you do this, make sure you right click and copy on image link. If you're on Google or a different browser, it might say copy image address, which is what you want. You're gonna go back to Fume and just paste that in there, and you'll see it come right up here actually. So to show you what this looks like, create embed. As you can see, it says my name, which is M Moon. It puts my profile picture, which that's what it is. And then it adds this nice GIF. And then you can click on these links. Now, the author. You can use the author if you want. I use the author to put the server name. Guild.name. And that puts a server name, which is right here. And then for the icon URL, I low-key just use the guild icon, which is the server icon. If you don't have one, it's not going to put it. What's the server icon? The little emoji that you upload. Where is it? Oh, change server icon, which is the icon of the emoji. or not emoji, the picture. So you can change it to anything. If there's no picture, it's just going to be blank, and that's going to take up about this space right here. The URL, once again, you can put a URL to where they click on this and they go to a different site or something like that. For the fields and buttons, I don't use them for welcomes. Those are more for like heavy information, like if you want to run tickets. So like they click on this button and they go to a ticket. Or for the fields, it can put more information. So like, what is this server about? And then you can start typing from there. You can also use this end line to kind of move it down some. I don't really want to use this as we're just doing a basic welcome, but for the footer, what I like to do is I like to put their join position. So what do? I do you are the, and then user dot join underscore position. And you can do just the position or with the suffix, but I prefer the suffix as it automatically updates and says you are the first, and then user. We're not gonna put welcome. We're gonna put welcome up here, and it kind of looks something like this. We're gonna copy, go back to the server, create embed, and it looks something along like this, which is very, very cool. Where's the number? You don't know what the number is, but once you have your embed and you copy it, all you have to do now is welcome add. Actually, test this out. I'm gonna do welcome. I'm gonna drag that to the top. Welcome add, then the channel name, so welcome, and then you paste your lovely embed right in there. And then you add it, and now it's the welcome message. So to test this, I'm gonna open up another Discord. We're gonna paste that lovely link in, join, and then when we join, go to the welcome. We have our name, picture. That's our picture. Chat here. There's the chat, and then make a call. And we join the call. If you want, you can also go to the Discord server where we already have pre-made embeds that you can add, something like this, or a goodbye embed like this, if you don't feel like customizing. Very simple. Some are very complex, but very easy to add. So if you want to add those, join the Discord server. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you. I hope you guys have a great day.